So for tonight for dinner, we're gonna have some homemade mashed potatoes, and I have some cream of mushroom gravy that's on it. Then I have some mixed vegetables, and I have this big behind turkey wing. One thing about it, this turkey wing is big, and I don't like the head. Like, I don't like big turkey wings, and I'm sitting here listening to this story time about how this girl um got her lip bit off by her boyfriend at the time. So I'm listening to that and I'm eating. Let me taste. Thank you, Lord, for this food about to receive and nurture, but that should be man. Because I did not see my grace before I turned that camera on. Let me taste it though. That's cool. I put cheese in it. I didn't know if it was going to change the taste of um my potatoes. Because like I said, I cooked my turkey wings and chicken broth and cream of mushroom. And I'll just put a little bit of that gravy on top of my mashed potatoes. I didn't know if it was going to change the taste. But it did. It's good.
Because homeboy A, baby mama, and my boyfriend at the time had a history with each other prior to us being in a relationship. And my boyfriend told me that him and homeboy A fell out a few years ago because homeboy A, baby mama, and my boyfriend at the time was fucking on the low. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, y'all need to go back over there. I already was side-eyeing her, you know, anyways, because you have a past with my ex on some shady shit. You cheated on your boyfriend with his best friend, you know. So I'm already looking at you sideways. And on top of that, he's not the only homeboy that she's had sex with. She put a bug, and I don't care if anybody from my hometown see my story time and they get mad at what I'm about to say. But she confessed to my ex-boyfriend that she slept with homeboy A biological brother. So that's the context that I want to give you. She was Louise. But somehow we ended up at homeboy A's house. We were supposed to go to homeboy B house, but somehow we ended up at homeboy's A house after we left the op crib. I was upset about it because I feel like as a woman, I've already expressed to you that I'm not comfortable. Welcome to the live. Putting me in a fucking uncomfortable situation while both of us is under the influence. Now, I wasn't drinking as much as him, but I still had some alcohol in my system. So it's like you're putting me in a weird spot. So we pull up to the crib. I tell him how I feel. He's not really like giving a fuck about what I'm saying. So I'm starting to get a little irritated, and of course we start arguing. Guys, I'm so sorry. My time is running out. You playing Roblox? That's what's up. I don't play Roblox. But that's what's up, though. Like, how old are you? Okay. Nope, I never got into it. Same age.
What y'all think? I don't think I would have been in a room to kick it or spend a night or none of that with a person that, like she said, had a past with my partner, but not only had a past, it was a sneaky past. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I feel like
I've been at an event that one of my wife's situations or whatever has been in the room, and I was perfectly fine. But they met and they
for the
had
bigger ones to get so tender.
Situation on a one-on-one tip. It wasn't sneaky. My wife wasn't cheating on somebody else at the time with that person. That person.
Happy early birthday.
His friend's other partner. Like, you know, it's a difference. We're grown. So sometimes you do find yourself in the same room with somebody. Sometimes you'll be uncomfortable. Sometimes you won't. Me personally, I'm not jealous. So I don't mind it. It is what it is. But to be in an intimate setting,
I got a couple birthdays this month. Bye. I hope you enjoy your birthday.
I don't even want to put myself in that situation because I don't even want to be sitting there thinking like, is she trying to plot something? And I say she. Let me be specific. Is this other person trying to plot something? This other person thinks she can slide by and do what she used to do, because the thing about it is the moment that you try it, even after it all gets shut down, the moment that you try it, I'll probably have a mugshot somewhere because I know how you operate. You see, she said that the person that her ex-boyfriend was dealing with was sneaky. She cheated on her man with his siblings or his family members, cheated on this man with his best friends. She is a serial cheater. She's going to try it. She's just nasty. So I think that if it was me, in this situation, do I care to be in the same room with someone that my partner has dealt with in the past? It don't bother me. I know what I got.
Thank you. How you doing?
But when we're talking about somebody, which is the other party,
my favorite food.
I can't say I got enough self-control to just say, you know what, we're going to leave.
My favorite food, ham, but it kind of changed.
Where I would end up with a mugshot at the end of the day, because I know whatever offers we offer to my partner is going to get shut.
It kind of changed.
I also know my mouth and how I get. And the fact that you even tried it, the fact that you thought that this was what it used to be, is going to send me completely.
My favorite food is ham, but it's slowly but surely changing. And if we're going to take that out, it will be, to be honest, rice. I've been being a rice head lately. A lot of rice.
Her man went, and it don't sound like nothing happened. Well, maybe something happened. She gave us a little backstory, but we can see. Let's see.
Alright, guys, y'all been on my neck in the comments. Okay, I had to work. I had to get some money. Alright, so story time part 2 on how my ex-boyfriend
I don't have no
lips, and I had to get reconstructive surgery.
No more household.
So we were at the part of us pulling up to homeboy A's house. Okay. Now I do see a lot of comments, so I do want to clear some things up. So I did mention that I was the only licensed driver between me and him. However, I live in North Carolina, so 90% of the people I know drives and they don't have license. I'm sorry, but that's how it is. So yes, he was driving only because I have bad eyes. If you scroll down my TikTok, you'll see I wear glasses in a lot of my videos. And if we were in a very rural part of the state that I live in, it was barely any street light, and we got deers. So he was the one that was driving when we were in his hotel. So when we were going to homeboy A's house, I did not know where we were going. I was assuming that we were going to homeboy B's house until we turned on their little street, because they live in a weird area. I knew that we were going to homeboy A's house.
Yo, she got her lips.
So another thing that I want to clear up before I get into
she got her lips bit off by
I know that you guys are on my neck in the comments about me calling that girl a hoe, and she is a hoe, and I'm going to tell you guys why I think she's a hoe. So mind you,
but got her lips bit off.
Baby mama slept with my ex-boyfriend, but that is not the only homeboy she slept with. She slept with my ex-boyfriend 2 years prior to me and him getting into a relationship.
Okay.
Less than a year ago, she confessed to my ex-boyfriend that she had sex with homeboy B. Now, I'm about to gag y'all. Homeboy A and homeboy B are biological brothers with the same mother and father.
Sorry, y'all.
So if this girl can have relations with my ex and the brother, you got to be what else qualifies you? So we pulled up to the house. I immediately let him know that, why are we here? I don't want to be here.
Okay.
However, I'm not a confrontational person. I don't like to get into it. So instead of me just like saying, hey, let's go, I said, hey, I understand that you don't get the opportunity to see your homeboys a lot because y'all stay so far away from each other. So what I'll do is I'll stay in the car and you can go in there and, chill. I'll take me a nap. He did not like that.
Girl, that's worse. That's worse. I understand you think that you're making the situation better. You think that, but that's worse. That's more attention. That's more question. Why you a girl in the car? She ain't want to get out?
Yeah.
And
but I like to do that too sometimes when I don't feel like being bothered.
You know what I'm saying? That's making it. That's.
When I don't feel like being bothered, y'all.
Toxic relationships. Not realizing.
And we going somewhere, honey. I'll sit in the car damn too. I ain't gonna hold you.
There are 9 narcissistic
I don't care what them people in there asking.
Most people exhibit without even knowing. These patterns show up in how you handle criticism,
I
validation,
don't feel like being bothered, or
conversations,
not even feel like being bothered, but like
and lack of genuine empathy.
Entertaining.
What you find when you take the test?
That's not a good idea. It was either, since we're here, we're going to go in or we're going to go home. Staying in the car does not make the situation better. I understand in your head you probably are cool with it. Hey, I'm going to just take a nap, whatever. You probably genuinely do not care to go in there. You are fine 100% taking a nap in the car.
You don't even got to tell him that I'm in the car.
It's going to make the situation worse. Because then he got to deal with all the questions and all the other stuff. It's going to take away from...
If I just said I don't feel like being bothered.
Just go in.
Go in the house.
No, I'm sorry. I don't have no more Crystal hot sauce. But he had got chicken last night, and they gave him the hot sauce pack. I could have used that.
Mind you, it's 1 o'clock in the morning. We in a little country.
Even though that don't taste right on everything, but
it's not a lot
I
of
needed
people
something
that live
spicy.
in that area. So apparently, when we got out the car, because I finally just said, you know what, I'll be the bigger person, and I'll go in here and I'll do whatever. I'll play that role.
You also need to watch her, because I'm not saying that her ex is the type, or in the market to cheat on her. But you need to watch the other girl. That's my whole point of saying what I said previous. That's my whole point of saying what I said previously. It's not trust between me and my partner. I have that. We have an understanding. We know what it is and what it ain't. But the fact that old girl knows you're in a relationship, knows that it's a serious relationship, but probably don't care. And she gonna sit there and probably try something. Try to get away with something slick, whatever. And once it's shut down, you hear the words that I'm saying, once it's shut down, because I know it's going to get shut down. My partners want to shut it down. So once it gets shut down, I'm not going to be able to just say, my partner handled it, so we going to let it go. No. You disrespected me at this point. The fact that you tried it, you disrespected me. So now I got to let you know something. You see what I'm saying? But all right, let's get back to it. You need to go in there and watch her around your man, because she ain't got no morals.
Apparently, we were so loud in the car that they heard us in their house because we was parked on the side. So when we got out to knock on the door, he was already opening the door and greeting us. And when he opened the door, he was like, nah, pretty much y'all can go back home. Which I thought that was kind of fucked up. I thought it was fucked up because homeboy A, as I stated in my first part, I know him. He's slept at my house before. He's actually slept at my house several times before because he was too intoxicated. He couldn't drive back to his house, so I let him spend the night. So I thought that was kind of weird, that he was just shooing us away. But nevertheless, I digress. I understand they got kids. So I didn't argue. I didn't fight it. I turned around and I looked at my ex and I said, hey, let me get the keys. This is where shit started to get weird. So I tell him, let me get the keys. He doesn't want me to drive for some odd reason. For the people asking in the comments, yes, I paid for the hotel room and I paid for the rental. Yes, I'm a dumb bitch. I get it. Okay? I was stupid. So me and him is arguing about who's going to drive back. At this point, we're probably about maybe 8 feet apart from each other. He's standing on one side of the car, I'm standing on the other. And as we're arguing, he's making his way around the car to the passenger door. And I'm still probably about 3 feet back from the passenger door, so I'm not right up on the car. So it gets to a point where we kind of standing face to face. Now at this point, the argument has gotten past who's driving home. Now we're saying things to hurt each other.
All over driving?
Some things to hurt him. Not anything personal, but probably things that I was feeling.
Do y'all eat this part? Is it eating here?
I paid for the rental. I paid for the room. When we had first agreed to go down there, I was under the impression that I was going to be getting reimbursed back for half of my money, and I didn't get anything. So yes, I probably was harboring feelings as we were going through the weekend because I'm kicking out money for food, gas, and at this point, I'm feeling like I'm being used, and I don't like that. So it gets to a point
I don't like that either.
Standing face to face, and he runs.
I start feeling like I'm getting used, baby. I'm going.
Throws me on the ground, and he bites me in my face. Now, before he bites me in my face, we were kind of wrestling a little bit because he got my arms pinned back. And
I'm done, y'all.
So sorry, guys. My time is about to run out. Part 3, last part, okay?
Let's get it.
Alright, guys. Y'all is not letting me live.
Because you take it too long for them.
That's why I work.
Look, y'all. For those of you who ask, and we're going to get back to the story, but those of you who ask, why do you react to older stuff?
That's another...
newer stuff. I get newer stuff to y'all. I've actually been getting more newer stuff to y'all than before, because back in the day, this used to be a little old.
I think, too, more so, too, if everybody going to be dropping their story times, I think you need to get it edited, record it,
so we can run through it just
like or record all the parts.
The story time about the lady who best friend set her up.
Have it in the, what you call them, even if it's different days and all that, and then start dropping. Don't start dropping, getting people interested, and then they begging you and asking you the rest.
I like to get it out to y'all all in one time. Let's go ahead and
so then all you gotta do is just drop the video every day. Just release it.
Here we
release
are. Part 3.
1, 2, 3.
My ex-boyfriend biting off my lips, and I had to get reconstructive surgery. All right, so at this point, like I said, I'm feeling like my life is in danger. He just finished biting me. I was able to push him off of me, so he's kind of like on the side of me, and I just let him know, hey, I'm about to get, like, so at this point, he's trying to get up off the ground, and I had my purse strapped around the side of me. So I end up reaching on the side to retrieve what I'm about to retrieve. So I retrieve it. As I'm retrieving it, because you got to understand everything is...
He bit her lips off in March. She said this happened around March.
Getting up and I fired.
Her ex-boyfriend bit her lips off.
So as he's getting up to run, and I retrieve it... Hold on, what? He's getting up.
Hi, thank you for being new here.
Mind you, it's pitch black dark. So as he's getting up to run
How you
into
doing?
the direction of the house, I fire again, but it jams. So I'm not in my right mind. As I said, everything is running pretty fast. So I'm just trying to just click, 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 click. Ain't nothing working.
Thanks for the sub.
As I'm doing that, I'm also walking.
I just got done eating dinner.
You know, the house is there. I jiggle the doorknob, it's locked. I try to kick it down, it's locked. At this point, the baby mama and homeboy A is looking at me and they're like, oh my God, your face.
I had a turkey wing.
But I'm not realizing that
I had a turkey wing. That's a big turkey wing. I'm sorry. And it was kind of like tough. It was 4 in the pack. I cooked 2 the other day. And they was good. And they was a little bit tender.
Went to prison.
But these was a little tough. But I had turkey wing, mixed vegetables, and homemade mashed potatoes.
And I know that it's a lot of red flags, y'all. With me even just saying that out loud.
And I'm going to finish it with...
But I did not feel like I was in a safe spot. And my protection is now not...
Either this banana or apple.
I end up...
I'm going to drink some water and get in a shower.
From that area.
Get ready for work
tomorrow.
Now,
a lot of y'all are going to ask me, Keisha, why didn't you...
I wasn't supposed to have the mashed potatoes, but I did.
Why didn't you call... Things are moving too fast. As a black woman living in North Carolina that has dealt
so
with
tomorrow, I have some more mixed vegetables in there. I'm going to eat that. And I don't know what else. I don't really have no desire for, like, a lot of different meat. I'm tired of eating chicken.
I'm just trying to make sure that I'm okay. So...
And I'm not eating no red meat right now. So it's chicken, turkey,
as I'm packing up my dogs, I'm
seafood.
Going back and forth in and out of the hotel. I see his friend A car, like, coming in and looking like they about to try to...
I don't know, 1K something.
I kick it in second
1
gear,
point something K.
And I get everything in the car. They tried to pull up beside me and say something, but at this point, I don't know what you want. I don't know what you have. I don't feel safe. Now, I did let the front desk lady know what happened, so that they can be able to call.
You gotta check.
Because at this point, I'm losing a lot of blood, y'all. Like, I'm losing a lot of blood. At this point, I'm now...
I done missed what she said.
Hold on. That has dealt with DV before in the past. It's now not working. It's jammed. So, I end up finding the keys on the ground, and I end up leaving from that area. Now, a lot of y'all are going to ask me, Keisha, why didn't you call the law? Why didn't you call...
Things are moving too fast.
As a black woman living living in North Carolina that has dealt with DV before in the past, not in this relationship, but in the
Thank
past.
you. I wish it was more, but it's okay.
At this point, in
Trying to figure out what I really
want
want to do. This was never based on just a eating channel, but it seemed like a lot of people do like the eating more. But I think we're gonna switch it up and just really make this like what it's supposed to be from the beginning. So just doing everything and anything on here. I don't know if I should stick to going live or should we do videos. Y'all gotta tell me. Because if we post the videos or take the time out to edit the videos, we want y'all to watch.
They tried to pull up beside me and say something, but at this point, I don't know what you want. I don't know what you have. I don't feel safe. Now, I did let the front desk know what happened, so that they can be able to call the law, because at this point, I'm losing a lot of blood, y'all. Like, I'm losing a lot of blood.
Wait, I missed it again. Did she say the part when she's...
I pack up my dogs.
Did she say the part
when... Now not working. It's jammed. So, I end up finding the keys on the ground, and I end up leaving from that area. Now, a lot of y'all are going to ask me, Keisha, why didn't you call the law? Why didn't you call...
Things are moving too fast.
As a black woman living in North Carolina that has dealt with DV before in the past, not in this relationship, but in the past, I don't feel safe calling them. At this point, in an area where I don't know where I'm at, my dogs is in a hotel. I'm just trying to make sure that I'm okay. So I'm speeding back to the hotel. I pack up my dogs. As I'm packing up my dogs, I'm going back and forth in and out of the hotel. I see his friend A car like coming in and looking like they about to try to pull behind my car. So I hurry up. I kick it in second gear and I get everything in the car. They tried to pull up beside me and say something, but at this point, I don't know what you want. I don't know what you have. I don't feel safe. Now, I did let the front desk lady know what happened, so that they can be able to call the law, because at this point, I'm losing a lot of blood, y'all. Like, I'm losing a lot of blood. At this point, I'm now sitting down in a point, I'm sitting in my car, I'm able to, like, pull the mirror down and really assess my face. My whole lip right here.
Oh yeah, you could see the
whole
cut.
Piece right here was missing. He bit 3 centimeters of my lip off. Like he took a chunk of my lip off.
She said
this whole piece right here was
this
down. So
and
I'm
this.
So devastated.
He bit that off like Mike.
I did call my mother. I was actually on the phone with my mother as I was, finished packing up.
He had her hands pinned down and just said,
"She's like, hey, come back home ASAP so we can go to the hospital and report him." So I go to the hospital. Of course, in the state of North Carolina and probably a lot of states, anytime you come into the hospital with a severe injury, they're going to get the police involved. So I was able to, do a report there at the hospital, and the hotel lady did have a detective from the area.
And she said this happened in March.
To call me. Now,
March of 2026? Last month?
Sorry to
2025? Last year?
He's not in jail. It's bad.
She said she's still recovering.
He's not, and I'm going to tell you why. As I stated in part 1, he had been living with me for 10 months. Prior to him living with me, he was living with somebody else. Prior to that, he was living like this man was homosexual, y'all, and I did not know. The reason that he's not in jail is because can't nobody find him. As I said in part 1, he had been living with me for 10 months. Prior to that, he was living with somebody else. So the address that he had on his license was not a valid address. They are still pursuing charges for him, but they can't find him. However, there is an order set in place to where he cannot contact me. We cannot be in the same area. He's blocked on all social medias, all platforms. But
boy, I would have moved. I hope she moved.
Nobody can find him. But I do know going forward,
he go around biting people's face.
That's a situation that I would never ever turn around and deal with again. And I wanted to put my story out here.
And she said she knew him since he was in school.
You know,
since they was in school.
When you see those red
she
flags,
knew him before
please be better than me.
they started dating, and they was only dating for 10 months. But she previously still knew him in school.
And I did also make a comment about him going to prison, about another situation with his brother. He had made it seem like to me that he was protecting his mother. Like his brother was trying to attack his mother, and that's why he poked up his brother. So that's
poked up his brother.
I didn't look at him crazy when he told me.
Okay.
But this is my story time. Y'all been on my neck for it, so here it go. It did displace me out of work for a while, but I am back in my job. As y'all can see, I'm healing pretty good. I still go through pain. This whole part of my lip
is numb,
a replacement. They had to take this skin from somewhere else, so this is still healing. There are still days where I am still in a lot of pain, and they told me that it's probably going to take a full year.
I mean, whoever did,
I'm able to, fully get back to myself.
Whoever fixed her lip though, they did do a good job though. Cause she said this was going. That's crazy.
And unfortunately, guys, my life is crazy, so this isn't the first time that I have encountered a psycho. So if you guys want to rock with me, y'all want some more story times, just let me know. I'll provide it for you.
I hope you ain't let that psycho move in.
Experts for business on your. How y'all feeling about it? Ooh-wee. So, this man bit her freaking lips off.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I never even would have imagined somebody
that's crazy
telling a story about their partner.
Better be sleeping, y'all. Grandpa, oh my God, that was so...
Biting their freaking lip off, or lips off. We hear about all types of stuff. Strangulation, getting punched in the face, getting punched all over the body. We heard about things with the pew-pew. We heard about things with the little knife. But people out here biting for real, that's just one thing that I just didn't imagine. And we know that it's possible. We know that it's a thing, but I just can't imagine getting my lip bit off. Out of all things you can do to me. And not to say that getting your lip bit off is just the ultimate, the worst thing that can happen, but I guess I just don't hear.
Let's just be sure. Oh my God.
You're enough about it to even expect to hear a story time of that. We talk about DV all the time, and it's a serious matter. And we hear about the different things that people do to their partners during their, back and forth, their little situation, their little scuffles.
That's crazy, y'all. Like, what? Hey, yo. Hey, yo, look. Hey, yo. Eat jelly.
Do not buy these unless you want everybody stopping you and asking. Stay focused. Stay focused.
Good morning, y'all. So today is my mom's surgery, and we're at the hospital.
So a lot of y'all haven't heard of cycles, huh? And you think it's just the blood moon, huh? Nah, sis. You ain't having no look. Listen. I'm not taking away this. I understand. The blood moon is very alive to
Blood moon.
my ladies out here. Y'all very much alive.
Please tell me I'm not the only one seeing the trend where the moms are posting their daughters and their daughters are understood. It's like to the young boy son,
what?
That young boy son. Please tell me, young boy son. I just saw like my fourth one, and I just started speaking when you come out, and you are like a man, and you're more feminine.
I don't know. I ain't see that trend. What?
Cancer, shout out to my cancer. June 29th. Big 38, stay jamming. Big 38 over here. I be 39, but I'm big 38 now. Know that. I be 39. Why Kia sits like a bar.
She cleaning fish. She getting in the mud. Like, what the hell?
From North Carolina.
Where's the gloves? I'm not from the South. I'm definitely from the city. Cause what? I mean, I know you got. She doing the inside. She doing the inside. If she ain't do the inside with just like getting the scales off and all that, I would have been okay. Like you ain't. She ain't got. I ain't see no water.
North Carolina. North Carolina.
She in North Carolina.
We gonna turn up, y'all. Last year I celebrated on TikTok for my birthday. We had a cookout and everything. And it was shared to the chat. Y'all, we had a good time. Shared the basics. Some good hair is a good foundation.
Yeah, excuse me.
I don't see nothing wrong with keeping your partner updated. Like, man, I don't know what it is. Daddy's side of the family is always bullshit, and I. Here she go, y'all. Here she go. There are days that I do not.
She said leaving the hospital with baby number 10 with no control plan. You better go ahead. Yo, she pregnant. He pregnant. What is this? I can't. I be confused, y'all. I be confused. I be confused. I don't mind you being what you is and doing what you doing, or. But why you gotta look like this and then you pop out pregnant? I understand you still a girl. I understand you just dressing the way you want. But I be confused. I be confused. I'm not. I be thinking like up here, are y'all a little confused? And I'm not even trying to be smart. I really be genuinely want to know this question. Like, how did you get pregnant? Is somebody asking that question in here? Somebody said, I'm confused here. Like, somebody said about that time, congrats to your, yes, congratulations, to I love you, miss you. You got me on the road. I never needed you like I do right now. I never needed you. I'm so confused too. Why she ain't answer that question? Holding the weight of being a stud carrying their own child. If you a stud, just have your own. Don't beg those bitches, I guess. Or females. How did you get pregnant? That's what I want to know. Somebody said, so you took that meat. Why she ain't answer that? Because I want to know. Somebody said, "Oh, you coming back, girly?" It's crazy. That's crazy. Both of my phones on the same percent. Right. I don't mean to be rude at all, but how? Right. It said all these comments. Y'all want to know how I got here? Why we gotta do a story time? Just say how to. She did.
Let me just start off by educating some of y'all kids. I'm still a girl. I still have a cat. I still have periods. I still do everything a woman does. Just because I'm a nigga, I can still have a baby.
You not a nigga then.
You know,
Just because I'm a nigga, that don't mean nothing. You ain't a nigga.
it's like sometime in October, I was going through my little shit. Shit one time, one of my little shit one time. One of my little shits already is pregnant. She's pregnant now. We supposed to be with the baby together, but that didn't work. So I stopped talking to her, and I was not talking to my own little shit. So I'm like, fuck it, I'm not gonna play with these girls and their babies. So I'm gonna have my own. So I hit up my sperm donor, my child's father. And I was like, I'm ready for your sample. Can I get it? Can I come pick it up? Picked it up. Did insemination. Did not have sex. I just got a sample in the cup and I inserted it. A couple of weeks later, my test started saying positive. And I'm going to the hospital. I mean, not the hospital, I went going to the OB-GYN. And they told me that I was having a chemical pregnancy. A chemical pregnancy is like when your ACG levels are low and it's not strong enough for your baby to stick. In that case, my shit was like 100. It was like below 100, and it's supposed to be above 5,000 and up. There's nothing you can take, there's nothing you can do. It's just like that. But like after I hit my 6-week mark, I think I was like 8 weeks, my shit shot up to 50,000. Shit, she stuck. And then I did my test and shit before the final gender. And I thought I was having a girl. That's it. You know, I didn't get cracked. You know, I got with her dad. No, I did not let me in. Yes, I know I'm a stud. Like I said, like y'all be acting like y'all never seen a stud have a baby before. Like half of y'all are fucking kids. Like move around. Shit, I'm still a woman at the end of the day. There's other influences out here that
You making us confused because you said her keep saying that you still a woman at the end of the day, but then after you just said that, you just said just because I'm a nigga. Did you just say just because I'm a nigga? After you just said you still a woman at the end of the day? Like what like okay, that's good to know that you still wanted to have a kid and you basically got his sperm out of a cup and inserted it to yourself because you didn't go to no doctors until you made an appointment after you seen that it was showing positive and went to the OBGYN. So
I'm masculine that I had kids. Like I'm not the first one. I wouldn't be the fucking last. That's why half of these studs out here are scared to even pop out or do anything. Even like that shit is just weird. Think about these clothes. I post this much of her clothes. Like y'all act like y'all seen her whole wardrobe. That's not that girl whole wardrobe. My baby don't get here till June. Like what? I still have time to shop, time to do this. Packages haven't even came in yet. She have a whole $1,000 SIM card that haven't even came in yet. Like y'all folks, like what? I still like girls. I still like cats. Like what? This is not a baby. Not stopping nothing. But thank you to those who do support me and fuck you if you don't. Simple. I'm be straight regardless. I'm be good regardless. Y'all just, that's it. That's the story. That's it. Like, there's nothing else to it. Got
hey, nope, just got done eating. A couple minutes ago. No, not really. How you feeling now? You can't take them off. You might. I was about to say you might have to probably wait for mom to get there. I don't have a car right now. If the car was outside, I'd go. Oh, they getting tight on your feet. Mhm. I was gonna call you at 7:30 too. That's crazy. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm worrying about. Hmm. Okay. Okay. If Dom get here uh before mom get home, I'll call you to tell you I'm coming. You sure? Okay. Did you eat something? Yeah. You ate? Yeah, soup. Did you eat that soup? All right, Dad. You're welcome. No problem. Yep. I'll be there. What's tomorrow? Tomorrow. I'll stop past tomorrow when I get done working. Yeah, I think it was that medicine though that they gave you. That's probably why they want you to come back. Hmm. Right now, it's like you just was getting your strength back. Now you need therapy, physical therapy again. But I don't think it might not be that bad. I think it's the medicine that they gave you for real, for real. Yeah, I think that's what it is. Yeah, I think that's what it is. And you know you already don't like the loopy feeling, so it just make it even worse. Hmm. That's why um I know you probably don't really have a big appetite today, but tomorrow just make sure you try to eat enough and drink enough since you gotta do that on Friday. You don't want them to pull more and ain't nothing there. I'll be there. Huh? You ain't going. All right, then. Well, I'll see you tomorrow anyway. I'll be over there. All right. I'll, all right. I'll talk to you. I'll call you later on tonight before I go to bed. All right. Sorry, y'all. But you stay on my mind, so believe me.
You get this right. Wait. Wait. Anywho, I finally got a TikTok page. Let's see who this fella is. I am now a nursing student, and becoming a medical assistant was the.
God, this is crazy.
Put up, put up, put up. 50 Cent brought the boys to the top of the Empire State Building. That's what's up.
I'm gonna show y'all the bus driver once again. The one that don't want to let on the black kids, but riding in the black neighborhood. Say hi, Cindy. Cindy. Susie. Sally. Something. Say hi. Say hi.
Yo, she on something.
Yeah. Yeah. Make sure y'all get that. I'm gonna show y'all the bus driver once again. The one that don't want to let on the black kids, but riding in the black neighborhood. Say hi, Cindy. Cindy. Susie. Sally. Something.
These niggas crazy.
Yeah, I live with my phone charge up. I'm just asking. Is this a very godly thing we doing right now? Yes, I say it respectfully. You won't let nobody come in your house and say what they want to in your house? I have $87 to my name. I have 87.
That's it. Get back in.
Just left church. I got on the crop top. It's not what I went to church. I had the sweater on top of it. But my thing is, it's all about how you put it together. Like, it's no such thing as church clothes because they say come how you are. But you shouldn't come with your stomach out. But you never know what somebody going through. Just like Pastor Mike said in that one clip. Like, you don't know if I was at the club last night and I was on a pole and I was dancing and then a man tried to do something to me and just in the clothes that I had on, I really just felt like I needed to change my life in that moment. And I went to the first place that I could think of that I could get the help that I needed, the support that I needed, and the love that I'm looking for, which is church. And I walked in the clothes that I had. I don't have no modest clothes. I'm a motherfucking stripper. I ain't got no modest clothes. But I feel as though I need to change my life. There's something that I got to do. And I think the first step I can take is to walk into this church. And I don't need nobody judging me when y'all don't even know what the fuck I just went through. So, yes, I had on the crop top in church. I had it covered, though. I just need y'all to stop judging people based off what they have. You know, I got a big butt. If I wear something tight, just like how the other girls wear, you gonna say I'm inappropriate. I'm trying to show my curves, and I'm being sexual, or I'm trying to be lustful or whatever in the church, and I'm really not. I'm just thick. I'm literally just thick. Like, I can't help it. I can wear the same dress you wear, and your shit gonna be like this. Gonna be like that. That ain't my fault. I mean, it is because I be in the gym, but you know what I'm saying? Like, that don't mean nothing. I came to church. This is how I'm supposed to come to church for the reason that I'm coming to church, to worship the Lord in His house. Just left church. I got on the crop.
Dolores.
Get ready for a basketball game with me. I just took my lashes off. Just took them off, and now I got to keep them on my knees. So, yeah. See, all I need is something on my body, so I smell like someone that heard me in church today. So, this is the video. This is the perfume that they gave me. I haven't smelled it yet. I do just open it because I'm about to put it something on the gun. Oh, girl. My grandparents just drove past me and they just told me they on the run from their youngest son. So I'm gonna tell their business to y'all because that's absolutely not in my phone. Ask me why I'm not at work, bro. When I'm supposed to be at work 14 fucking.
Oh, that's her.
Ask me why I'm not at work.
Oh, I seen that. That was funny as fuck.
Okay, update. They got away apparently because there ain't no kids in their house. The last time that I said I saw them in the comments. Y'all steady asking me where that bitch at. How the fuck? It is so. I just wanna have a good time. Girl, let me see you gotta go la la. The fact that thing up and let it go boom bow. The way you winding it, girl, don't stop. Come on, baby. I just wanna have a good time. Girl, let me see. Protection plans are located.
Yo, they do that.
This is fast. Like, what? The sun is out. We're gonna get into some tea. That's a parking lot full of fighting out. This is fast. Like, what? Yeah. I just wanna have a good time. Girl, let me see you gotta go la la. The fact that thing up and let it go boom bow. Hell no. Well, since we all got like 2 hours to live, it's 11:30 wrong nigga. I ran just dropped their little calendars, they little timers.
Yo, did y'all hear too that they trying to stop daylight savings? That's crazy.
The first row is... I don't know, but I was looking at something just a second ago, right? If this motherfucker was to stand up, he'd be taller than this building. These other guys ain't as tall. And then if you look here, he has two women on the side of him. This one been chiseled out. This one been chiseled out. Look here, he has two women on the side of him. This one been chiseled out. But the one on this side is still there. They got women at their feet. But look how big they are. And look how little the other statues are standing up compared to this one sitting down. So if he stood up, he'd probably be twice as big as them. And plus, what's up with these little ladies? And there's one over here too, but they chiseled it out. Crazy. At the Luxor Temple for the enter.
What the what? Yo.
Nobody else was talking about on this app. How is it that I'm not seeing anybody talk about how hard it is to maintain a healthy relationship after the baby? Nobody is talking about this. Are we all pretending like our relationship is perfect and nothing is happening because with your child? Got him outside and I'm inside and I saw you at the party and I had to say hi. Skin bright, I'm here your time. I'm so much shine, yeah, the hottest thing outside. You are the cutest, I'm baby boss. Love you from the start, you know I broke your heart. Hey, Brandon, what you eat? No, false. Oh. Yeah. You made a home today? Yep.
Party at the beach. Cabana. Dirty Diana. That's crazy. Like, what's up with that? What's up with that? 8 years. Just not meeting family and everybody else. It's kind of crazy.
I think she does need the walker, but sometimes I feel like she's using it. And there's only so much one person can take. I'm just not your slave. I do not have to do that. I'm not trying to it. Make my shit straight, bitch ass nigga.
He throw a real octopus on his girl. What? Damn. I'm sorry, because I don't feel like it.
Dr. Pepper, baby, is good and nice. Look, I got a surprise for you. Oh, Lord, last time he surprised me. What's so far? Just walk and be quiet. 1, 2, 3. Open your eyes. No more Uber!
That's what's up.
We have a 300-pound weight limit. I don't weigh no damn 300 pounds. I weigh 165. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. God on my side, you can't. You know somebody lost their life. I had to know. Baby, I need you to struggle. I need you to look like you don't give a fuck. Like you don't give a look at you. Back to the bone.
Say, leave me alone.
Split rooms like this in the United States. This contractor takes one. My doctor told me. Where did you go? Where did you come from? Body at the beach down in just got new nails. It's my birthday. Yeah. It's my birthday. Yeah. It's my birthday. It's my birthday. Come here. Come here. I'm in the last one. I'm freaky off the board. It's fucked up when they see me cause it's sexy hard. If you want to impress me, put the in it. I have an absolute. Where did you go? Where did you? I don't care how. Hold on. Get your shit busted. Yes. So you came here to stop.
I'm tired.
I went home and I walked upstairs. I had
12-year-old girl didn't stand a chance. Boy's aunt lost her mind. My nose burning.
Because I mean, she said a lot of nothing.
And I got sneezed again.
Maybe I'm just aggravated. So I'm just saying, she get home from work and she found out from the neighbor. I mean, she ain't really saying what happened.
Party at the beach.
I left work, went to get my Uber. From my Uber, I went home. It was a whole bunch of police cars. From where the Uber dropped me off at, I went home and I walked.
Let's go, yo. We about to go upstairs.
So it looks like to me, from the way that I'm understanding this so far, is that she was at work. So this looked to be in the evening time. And that's the reason why people couldn't really see very well inside of the garden. I guess the garden you can actually see really good too during the day. But I guess she was at work, you know what I'm saying? And I guess Ferris's father was supposedly watching his little kids while she was at work. Now, from the way that I got from the news clip was, Paris was walking home or leaving her friend's house where the little boy grabbed her and pulled her to where he pulled her at. You know what I'm saying? But this lady, I don't understand why we listening to all the details of what she did leaving work. We're trying to figure out what happened with her daughter. Because, I mean, everybody about to piss me off.
Yo, this the mom?
When he called me, this is what he said. He said, it's a lady here, the police is at the door. Because she had not called him. The lady had not end up calling him.
Oh, excuse me.
Is it just me? But I swear to God, I don't understand nothing she said. It went from the neighbor who used to stay there, who don't live here no more. You know what I'm saying, or whatever, to somebody else, to Paris's father, to lady.
How come you?
I need you to stay on damn course. Yeah, turn them off because you trying to read them. They're going to see. Now, as you can see, that was the mother of the victim. And I'm going to be honest with you, she didn't really have a great context of what went on. It's a little frustrating because I feel like you got to be at least a little bit more elaborate because you got to explain certain shit to these police officers. Now, if I'm a police officer and I heard what she just said, I'm pissed off. You know what I mean? Off rip. I'm aggravated.
Alright, let me go get some water. Get your water in, you guys. I gotta hurry up. My phone about to die.
This is the auntie of 15-year-old Xavier Thomas. Now, I'm going to bring Tyson, Xavier Tyson. I'm going to be honest, I'm going to give you guys a trigger warning because I seen it set me off. And I only was able to hear like 2 minutes of this. So, I'm telling you right now, this, if you want to cuss, misspell them. So they won't.
I ain't even hungry.
Let's get into it. Let's get into it.
I said hungry. I don't even want no dessert. Like I don't want no fruit.
So I guess he got aggressive with her, and she was like, "Oh no, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna sleep with all of y'all. I'm only sleeping with him." So I guess whatever happened, while they was running the train on her, the lady who stayed upstairs, must have on her way down to check her mail. Or all of y'all, I'm only sleeping with him. Lady, let me tell you something.
What?
You don't have to put rocks in a little girl's mouth if they running the train. So shut it up. I mean, this type of shit right here pisses me off because it's y'all that be enabling these little motherfuckers. It be y'all that's gonna ruin their lives. You feel what I'm saying? It would be no need to do all of the extra shit. You feel what I'm saying? If it was something that was consensual. You hear this shit? Do you hear this shit? Bro, I swear to God. Oh, no, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna sleep with all of y'all. I'm only sleeping with him. So I guess whatever happened, while they was running the train on her, the lady who stayed upstairs, must have on her way down to check her mail, or you get what I'm saying, drop her garbage or whatever. She seen him because how the building is made.
All right, y'all. I'm about to get in the shower. I might come back. I'm not sure. But I love y'all. I see y'all in the next live stream. Thank y'all for tuning in and stopping in and commenting. I'll see y'all tomorrow.